hopes alive today. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
On first down, it's play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. For Central Michigan Chippewas offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Chippewas hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It's a fake, Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the holder completes the pass. They make the tackle, but the gamble works, and the drive continues. It's a first down. And the Chippewas line it up with first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, he gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the completion sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And it's Central Michigan on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Longhorns will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught on the outside. It's Booker. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
The Chippewas begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Chippewas hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And the same runner's got it again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Chippewas are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Now play number 9 on this drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grab behind the line. It's more. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Baxter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He knocks this one right through. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Catch made on the out route. moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a...
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Chippewas trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching it downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Longhorns offense is on the move now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And now a carry here for the fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chippewas will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Keeping it on the ground here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The shotgun running play call. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's swarmed by the defense. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it again. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Chippewas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Now, timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.